Hello. It is 1 minute before 2. Don't know if anybody's here yet. No, nobody's here yet. Okay. Oh, there are 2 people are here. Okay. Hi, everyone. Just checking, making sure everything's working. Okay. Good afternoon. What's happening today? It is sunny. Well, actually, just got cloudy in central Illinois. It's about 76, 77 degrees out. It's beautiful, low humidity. It's very nice out today. Oh, Luna, yes, I see you. And I hear you whining, but you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait till mommy's done. You know the drill. She's so cute. I hate leaving her alone, but she's got to learn. She can't be that needy all the time. So how is everybody doing? Who we got on today? Oh, hey, Sarah. Thanks for joining us. So we'll give everybody a chance to get on another couple minutes. Start at 2:05. Luna, just lay down and relax, honey. I'm sure a lot of you have dogs that are needy also. So what's everybody working on today? I am still going to be working on my cardigan. Actually, I haven't worked on it since last Wednesday. So it's right here. I'm almost at the end of the row, so I'm going to get started so I can mark my row and then move on. What are you working on, Sarah? Hats and more hats. And a table runner. Oh, yeah, it's good to have a little variety in your whips, isn't it? Are you making like winter hats, like little beanies with the puffball on top? Or what kind of hats you doing? The beanies for the kids. And you, oh, okay. Yeah. I did get that. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about it. I'm so sorry. I did get that email though, so I'm going to be attending to that this week. Fran in the house. Okay. Thank you, Fran. Thanks for joining us. And what is Fran working on this lovely Wednesday? We got 2 minutes before we start. Some of us have started already. You still with us, Fran? Looks like somebody else popped on. Oh, I forgot to turn off my phone. Silence my phone here. Okay. Who else is with us? Oh, Bean. Hi. You weren't here last week. Hello again. My phone was in the shop, and the week before I was replacing the faucet in the kitchen sink. This week I'm here. Wonderful. Nice to see you again. I'm going to refresh my own memory. Bean is from Texas. Okay. I don't know how I can forget that because half you guys are from Texas. Okay. And let's say what we're working on. We got 1 minute before we officially start our 20-minute section. I was telling Sarah, I'm still on my cardigan. I'm on the yellow section. I haven't worked on it since last Wednesday. Okay, 2:05. I'm going to start my 20-minute countdown clock. Okay, 20 minutes. All right, let me get comfy here and we will chat. Adding tags to my temperature blanket. Tags? Like so you know where you're at? Like what day or week or month you left off, something like that? I really love this yarn. I don't know. I'd say Premier Anti-Pilling Worsted is one of my favorite yarns. It's soft and it's just easy to work with, doesn't split on you. I don't think I've ever run into any factory knots on it. Let's see who else we get to pop on. My sister's unavailable today. She can't pop on. She's at a doctor's appointment. Let's see. A sampler. So each month I'm adding the month. Oh, okay. Like a sampler and cross stitch? That kind of sampler? Is that what you mean? Or is it like granny squares? Anybody want to throw out a topic for discussion? I'm open. I honestly didn't plan anything to talk about. We are on chapter 3 in Sense and Sensibility, and I do have the stretches ready for our last 5-minute segment, but I didn't really plan any dialogue, so I'm throwing it out to you guys. Sweater sleeve, a washcloth, there may be some cross stitch. You got some whips going. Each month. Oh, okay. Yes, I have seen that. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, you guys are busy. I wish I had some more international people on here. I love it when Lizzie comes on from Denmark and she tells us about what's going on in her life. Kelly. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Kelly from Colorado. Yeah. I didn't know that off the top of my head. I had to look it up. Sorry. That's what happens when you get old. Your memory goes. Kelly, we started our 20-minute session. We now have 15 minutes. And we're really not talking about anything. So I'm just throwing it out there. If you guys want to chat about something, or if you just want to keep quiet and crochet, whatever you want the space to do, I'm willing to do it. So if you join Tiffany's club, is that she has a new stitch every month and it's part of a temperature blanket, or can it be part of anything you want to do with that stitch? Oh, that's nice. I'm going, that's nice, Sarah. I'm going tomorrow to a friend's house to crochet with her. She's kind of not a beginner. She's probably an intermediate crocheter. But we have fun. We chat and crochet. And she's got a new little doggie I can't wait to see. Oh, Michael's. Anything new at your Michael's? Kelly in Colorado? I can't remember what city you're in, but I'm sure you got a lot of Michaels around. I'm not sure. I shouldn't say that. You probably do. I'm going to lower this just a tad. There we go. There was it Elise Rose did a Michaels run and did some comparisons with some of those yarns? I think it was a couple weeks ago. I went to Michaels. It's probably been a couple months, maybe not that long, but I was shocked on how little material they had. I mean, I would have thought, because Joann's had so much, but our Hobby Lobby here has a lot more material than Michael's does. Oh, Bean. Anniversary yarns. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard to figure out now what what's what, because I've heard that they've changed some of the names, but they've kept some the same, but the yarn doesn't seem as what it was before. I don't know. I've heard so many different reviews on it. I don't know what to believe. I don't think I've ever used an anniversary cake. Is that a Karen cake? Okay. I have seen those. I've just never used them. I think they're the variegated, aren't they? But I'm thinking they're a 3-weight yarn. I usually go for 4-weight yarn. Oh, I found out this week. Here's some exciting news. I think you did tell me that last week, Sarah. Yeah, that you're making a king size blanket. That's quite an undertaking. Um, News: my town is opening up a new local yarn shop in November, so I'm ultra excited. Um, from what I've read, it's mostly geared toward knitting and knitting classes, all things knitting. But of course, I'm sure they'll have crochet things, and I'm sure that they'll have lots of nice yarn there. So I think I'm going to do a little, one of my episodes I'll do on our local yarn shop when it opens, so you guys can see it. Yeah, and it's not too far away from where I live. A study in snow. Huh. Is that different shades of white? Is it white and blue? Yeah, it's a mother and daughter opening the store. So that's kind of neat. I'm excited to go there and see them. Now, blossom cakes. I've also never used the blossom cakes. My best friend who passed away, her dad worked for Karen at the factory up in New Rochelle, Illinois, and she would always say occasionally he'd bring yarns home and stuff because I think her mom knitted. But I'm not a huge fan of Karen cakes or of Karen altogether. Maybe I need to pick them up and try them again, but they were kind of, I don't know, some of them kind of felt like Red Heart to me. And don't get me started on Red Heart. White, gray, blue, and purple. Ooh, that sounds pretty. It sounds kind of like a Frozen theme. Oh gosh, I wish I could see a picture of that. If you guys ever want to email me anything, you can find me at feathersongglass@gmail.com. They won't let me change it to Feathersong Crochet. So it's still under my Glassworks name, which is Feathersong Glass, all one word, at gmail.com. I'd love to see some of your stuff that you guys are doing. Hi, Annette. Okay. Yeah, that really sounds pretty. Sarah. Annette from Michigan. Hello. Is it getting nicer up there, the weather? It's getting nicer here in Illinois. Although we haven't had any rain in like 2 weeks. So grass is getting yellow already. Yeah, I'm with you. I had to work. I had a customer that bought it. I was making her something, and she bought it for me and to use, and it was just so scratchy. And I'm like, bleh, did not like it. So I'm like, I'm just not buying this anymore. It's not, even though it's cheap. It's you get what you pay for with yarn sometimes. Cooler this week. False fall. It's gonna get warmer the next month. Yeah, yeah. Who knows? It may get warmer next month again. Do you have a cat, Annette? You put a little kitty thing up there. I'm waiting for my dog to come back to poke her head back in the doorway there. Oh, a cool front. Good. Sarah, you're in Texas, right? Yeah. Yeah. Cool front, Texas. That's a little unusual, isn't it? Oh, cats, cats, cats. 7? I think you did mention that one time before. Oh, that is a big job to take care of 7 cats. Oh man. So did you get all your cats from the pound or rescue places? 7 minutes. Community cats. That's funny. They're not feral, they're just kind of tomcats. I am allergic to cats, so we cannot have cats. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that dust storm in Phoenix? It looked terrifying. It was like a big wall of dust and dirt. And we had a dust storm here in central Illinois a couple of years ago, and it was luckily I went on the highway when it happened because it was a mess. One from vet. Oh, okay. One from the vet. Oh, that's interesting. I have seen like what do you call them? Mascot cats at vets' offices. I wonder if they're there because they're up for adoption. I don't know. Or maybe they're just a permanent mascot. Oh gosh. Oh, only long haired. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I developed this allergy when I had a cat when I was a teenager, and I developed an allergy to her when she was getting older. And I did home health for many many years as a therapist, and some places, some homes I went into had cats, and it really bothered me with the itchy eyes, and I'd start coughing and sniffling. Other houses, it didn't bother me at all. So I don't know. It just kind of depended on something or other. I'm not sure what. So all your cats are short hair, in other words. That's good. Hmm. Only little dogs. Well, that is interesting. Huh. My daughter has a slight dog allergy, but I never heard of anybody just be allergic to little dogs. Huh. Okay, getting ready to wrap up here. What do we got left? 4 minutes. Allergy shots for cat. Oh, my daughter is severely allergic to dust. I mean, she'll start coughing, and it gives her like a low grade fever, and it's pretty miserable. But we got a HEPA filter thing now in her room, and I tell her, you got to dust your room. Sometimes I don't feel sorry for her because she doesn't do preventative things like she should. Oh, do you get those like once a month or something? The shots, Annette? Huh. The filter. Yeah, the filters do seem to help her, but she really needs to dust her room. Her room's a disaster. I should sit up. I'm slouching too much. On maintenance. Oh. So you mean when you first are on shots, they have to give a few in the beginning, and then you're on like a tapered off, like a maintenance program. Oh, I know it. I know. I'm hoping one day, hopefully, they'll come out with that. The technology on YouTube. I hope. And please feel free. I mean, you guys are working on your projects and you got to take time to type. I don't have to do that, so I have an advantage. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, we'll have a little bit of quiet time here the next couple minutes before our break so we can keep moving. I guess I could talk and you guys could just listen. I feel like I yap too much though sometimes. Um, I don't know if any of you guys ever watch Holly. She has a YouTube channel called Stitch is Gonna Stitch, and she's got cats. Her cats are always in her videos, and they're just adorable. I think they're both long hairs, but she makes mostly wearables. She's funny. Play clock chicken. Let's see if I can finish this road before the timer goes off. All right, chain one and turn. Woohoo! Maybe next week I can show you guys how this is fitting me. I'm hoping to get 15 rows done and then try it on and see if I want to just do 15 of the yellow and then move to the red, or if I want to do 30 of the yellow and 30 of the red. That might be too long. I can't decide. Like I said, this is my first wearable, so I really don't know what I'm doing. 10 seconds. Okay. Okay. 5-minute break time. Oh, I need to stand up and stretch. This office chair is not the most comfortable. I just took a pic of my study in snow blanket and added it to my Ravelry project. Oh, I forget about Ravelry. It seems like I signed up for that a couple of years ago, but I didn't really keep it up, so I'm not sure if I'm even still on there. That's a good way to do it too, is to look on, go to Ravelry and look on that. Oh. Oh. I know it's not stretch time, but I got to stand up and stretch. Okay. I just finished my filming my episode for Friday. It's on, you like my headband? It's on free patterns. This is included in that. So tune in on Friday to see my my episode on free Pinterest patterns that I do every quarter. Thank you. I thought it was very fallish. Excuse me, I get a little bit of sniffles. Thank you, Kelly and Sarah. I got on a headband kick, and I made like 4 or 5 of them. I made like, 4 or 5 different styles, different colors, and they're fun. They whip up pretty quick, you know. Oops. Oh, yes, I see you. Miss Weiner, it's okay. So I got to watch the clock so we get started again at 2:30. Oh, Bean, you've been dyeing wool. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Do you have a Ravelry account, Bean? Excuse me. Come on, Luna. Come on. I know you don't like this floor. Come on. People want to see you. No. She's such a big scaredy cat. Shh, it's okay. I've seen people dyeing wool on different channels, and it looks so interesting, but it looks very messy. And I think you need to have a good setup to in order to do that, I'm assuming. Pixie Stixie. Okay. Okay. You know, I should write down your Ravelry names. I'm not sure what mine even is. I haven't been on it so long. Okay. Okay. Pixie Stixie is B. Okay. Somebody else is on here. Oh, Sarah L. Gardner. Okay. L. Oh, was that Sarah with the H? Where'd it go? Yes. Okay. Bean went to an estate sale and found a crock pot for cheap. So now Mr. Wool Crockpot lives in the garage. Oh, okay. Use that for dyeing your wool. I got it. So I can't remember all the things that Ravelry does. Does it? I know you could show your projects on there. Is it? It's not like for buying and selling, is it? It's just. Do they have classes and stuff on Ravelry? I can't remember. But I haven't been on it so long. Oh, you can buy patterns. Okay. But they don't have free patterns? Okay. It's time to start in the next 20 minutes. Let's see. You could buy patterns and sell patterns there. Okay, so is it kind of like Etsy in that way? You can buy and sell patterns. They do have free ones. Okay. Huh. I need to get back on there and look at it because I haven't been on it so long. So can you chat? So you can show your own picture. Can you chat with other people on Ravelry? You probably can't live chat, but can you like leave messages? I'm assuming for other people. Oh, okay. Oh, I saw somebody on YouTube that kept track of their stash on Ravelry. They must have like diagrams and lists and things like that, journals and such. That's a good idea. Huh. Plenty of groups. Okay. They have an old ladies group. I'm teasing. I'm not calling myself an old lady yet. I refuse. We've got 6 people here today. I mean, I appreciate you folks coming, but it seems like we usually have around a dozen. Must be a busy day for some folks. So spread the word. I would love to grow my channel, everybody. I do a regular episode, regular video every other Friday, and then, of course, every Wednesday here. Number 15. Kelly says she's on number 15 of her book reader's blanket. Oh, okay. If you're looking for certain, oh, that's a good idea. So your book reader's blanket, is that where you do the cover of the book? You make like a granny square or something, or for the cover, what color the cover of your book is? Okay. I've heard of that. That's a neat idea. We started a new book in our book club. It's it was my pick this month, and so I picked a murder mystery. We haven't done a mystery in a while. The only rule to our book club is it has to be fiction, and so we've read a lot of good books. And there's about 6 ladies in our group. My pick this month was called Home Before Dark by Riley Sager, and I've read one of his books last year called The Last One Left. That was really good. If any of you guys like mysteries, is about it's very gothic, about this mansion on a cliff, and this woman comes to be a caregiver for this elderly lady. There's some twists and turns at the end. It was a good book. I don't know if he's written about 10 books. Riley Sager. He gets pretty good reviews. Like I said, I have liked that one. I hope I like this new one since I picked it. You know, you pick a book for book club, and boy, if people hate it, I don't know, it makes me feel bad. People don't like my book pick. My best friend's exorcism. Oh, wow. That sounds a little too scary for me. This current one, Home Before Dark, is about haunted house. So we'll see. You know, exorcism and stuff with Satan and devils kind of freaked me out a little bit. Also, witches. I don't like to read witchy things or satanic things. I mean, I did like The Exorcist, the movie, but it scared the crap out of me at the time when I was a teenager. I like Stephen King. I do like Stephen King. Read most of his books, seen most of the movies. I might have to check that one out. I'll just check it out just to see. I'll read the review and the excerpts from that one. Anybody else in a book club? Zombie. I love zombies. I love zombies, and I love werewolves. Don't care for vampires. Like I said, vampires, witches, and like demonic stuff is not my style. But I do love zombies. I read a good zombie book a while ago. I can't remember the name of it. It's been a couple years. Do you watch, like Kelly, do you watch The Walking Dead and shows like that? Or is this a recent kick? Big time. Okay. How many seasons? I was asking my daughter the other day. She doesn't watch it, but like, how many seasons of that did they have? Because didn't they also have a prequel or something? I know it's been on for a while. For 14 minutes. Has anybody ever watched Only Murders in the Building with Steve Martin and Martin Short and Selena Gomez? I love that show. I really love it. I think it's funny. The last season wasn't as good as the first couple, but there's spin-offs. Okay. They filmed the baseball stadium episodes of Fear the Walking Dead at the local minor league stadium. Oh, wow. They're in Texas, huh? That is wild. Hmm. So there's The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead. Is there another one? Did they have a prequel, or did I just imagine that? Because so many shows do have prequels now. Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries. Is that on the BBC? Is that one of the British mystery series? I hear those are good. We watched one last year, the year before, called Mr. Witcher, and he solved mysteries. It was the guy that was in Game of Thrones. He played the old guy that died. Cersei's father, maybe? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen that. Fear the Walking Dead was the prequel. Oh, okay. It's Australian from a few years ago, based on books. Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries. Huh. Oh, I'd like to try those. I'm going to write that down, actually. Okay. Well, sounds like a bunch of us are horror fans. Like having a fright night now and then, huh? Oh, last night my daughter wanted to watch Avatar. Neither one of us had seen Avatar. And I'm like, really? Okay. So we're about halfway through. I think we're going to watch the other half tonight, but I mean, it's okay. The special effects are fantastic, but the characters and the plot, we'll see. Is there anybody on here that's an Avatar fan? Don't tell me how it ends yet. I just wonder if the plot gets any better. I do love Sigourney Weaver. She's in it. Look at the clock. 10 minutes left. We're halfway there through this, and then we're going to do our stretches. Oh, the second avatar is better than the first one? That's interesting. That's not the usual way it goes, is it? Huh. Well, I will keep that in mind. Just make sure I don't miss anybody's comments. Okay. Kind of like the quiet. Chapter 3 of the book that we're going to read in the last 20 minutes is fairly short. So it won't even take me 10 minutes to read that section, I don't think. But I can't go on to chapter 4 because that one's a little bit long. It's longer. So I don't want to overrun the 20 minutes. Kind of nice to have a little quiet time sitting and crocheting. 6 minutes? No, sorry, it's 8. Now 7. Okay. Oh, we had something weird happen the other day. I can tell you about it. It's a little bit gross, but we had a dead possum in our front yard, like right in the middle of our front yard. A dead possum. We were backing. It was Saturday morning. We were backing out of the driveway, and I'm looking. I'm like, "What is that?" So Tabitha went over there, and because I thought it was maybe a rabbit, she's like, "Oh, it's a possum," but it didn't look that injured. Um, so I thought, "Well, that's weird," but it was definitely dead. And so I am figuring that a car probably hit it a little bit, and then it came up in our yard to die. So we came back from our errand, and I got the shovel, and she helped me scoop it into the garbage. It was pretty gross. It flies on it stuff. Ugh. The poor little possum. It's in the theater. Oh, see, now that would be neat. It would be neat to see it on a big screen because it is beautiful. I mean, you just can't beat the special effects. They are really cool. I'm just not totally impressed with the characters or the plot at this point. So we're about halfway done. So I'll give you my review next week. It's not fair to judge it till you see the whole thing, in my opinion. Oh, really, Sarah? Yeah, I thought maybe just me because my daughter loved it. Well, she loves animation stuff and graphic design and stuff like that, so she thought it was amazing. But so I'm sure she'll want to watch the second half tonight. But we'll see. I guess it's got to be hard to come up with original characters if you're a writer, screenwriter, or book writer. You're an author or a screenplay. You write screenplays, whatever. Playwright. It's got to be hard to come up with unusual and unique characters, I would think. Oh yeah, Tabitha was saying that she thought one of the Disney worlds. Oh, it's in Animal Kingdom. Okay, huh? I haven't been to Disney World since. Oh wow, Tabitha was 4, so she's 20. So 20 years. I haven't been there. Although we did go to Universal when she was in 8th grade. But I would love to go back to Disney World again. Yeah, I know possums are supposed to be very good for the environment. And I think they're cute. Some people think they're ugly, but they're so cute. And you see pictures of them, little videos carrying their babies on their back. God, so cute. And they're marsupials. So they got little pockets. little pouches. But the ones I've seen, the videos of the mothers carrying their babies, they got like 15 babies at a time. Like, talk about being a busy mom. Come on now. Oh, I've heard of people that do that. That would be fun to honeymoon at Disney World. 4 minutes. How many years ago was that, Sarah? February 2016. Coming up on the 10th anniversary. Okay. Aw. Wow. Hey, Luna, you back? You can whine all you want to, sister, but it's not time yet. Even if I brought her bed in here, she still wouldn't come in here. I came out to let my dog, and there were 2 deers next to my fence during the day, or in the middle of the day. That's kind of weird, isn't it? When it snows here, I live in a subdivision. There's a cornfield just west of us, and a lot of time deer will come, and you'll see their little footprints in the snow. The next morning. It's really cute. But I've never been that close to one. In my neighborhood. Two minutes. 2-minute warning. I'm gonna get ready to stretch. Oh, they eat your flowers. That's not good. I felt so bad for this poor little possum because I couldn't tell what happened to him. He might have been a little flat on his face or shoulders. I don't know. He didn't look like he was that badly injured. You tease your husband about because the deer in Texas are small compared to the. Oh, well, that's interesting. Didn't realize that. Just a different breed. I said brand. A different breed, a different species of deer. Huh. Almost everybody I know that lives in Illinois and from Illinois has hit a deer with their car. Knock on wood. I've never done that. That would be very scary. I've come close a couple times, but like seeing them up ahead on the highway, or if I'm out in the back country, seeing them cross the path, but never hit one. They don't have as much to eat. Oh, the deer. Okay. Don't have as much to eat. Oh, yeah, I guess deers don't eat armadillos, do they? Oh. But do you have a lot of bugs down there like they do in Florida? I don't know. I guess deers are vegetarian, though, aren't they? I think they are. I've never hit a deer either. Ah. Oh, wow. I guess some people are just lucky that they haven't hit one yet. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, everybody put your work down. Luna, hush. Okay, I gotta find out. I gotta do something with her next time. All right, where's my list? We're gonna start with, here we go. Neck stretches. I need these so bad because we look down so much at our work, or watching TV or looking at our laptop, and we need neck stretches every once in a while. So let's start with going back, as far back as you can. Sorry, my squeaky chair. That's my chair, not my neck. Oh, good stretch. You can really feel that behind your neck. Okay, and then ear to shoulder. Drop that ear to the shoulder. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed and just feel that on the side of your neck. You can really feel that. That's good. And then the other side, slowly, so you don't get dizzy or something doesn't crack. Stretch that neck. Oh, that's good. Now, a lot of times people include the going down one, but I don't think that's necessary since that's our normal position. The normal human position is to be flexed, like when you're sleeping, when you're relaxed, when you're, flexion is the normal position. So we want to try to extend everything and get everything extended. So let's try some neck rolls. Just going around. Now I can hear my neck pop. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Slowly. Oh. And stop in the middle. Let the dizziness go away. And then we'll go the other way. Oh. Okay. To the middle. And one more stretch way back. Wonderful. Okay. The next one, working our way down, we're going to do a trunk twist. So we're just going to twist in your chair, trying to keep your legs straight ahead. And then if you could put your arm over the back of your chair or, down here somewhere by your waist and just twist that trunk. Really get a nice twist in there so you feel it in your lower back. Oh, that's a good one. Now the other way. And put my good arm back here. Twist. Release slowly. One more time. Twist. Actually, I'm also twisting my neck when I do that. And then this way. Oh. Love that. Good job. And next is shoulder. We're going to do some shoulder rolls. So we're going to roll back. Excuse me, and my left shoulder is kind of cracking a little bit. It's better to do this without a chair with armrests, but roll back, roll back, roll back, and then roll forward, forward, and forward. Try to keep your back set up straight, keep your back straight. And then for fun, you can do one and then the other rolling, kind of sexy-like. Shoulder rolls. Back and around and around. Relax. And then scrunch your shoulders up as high as you can and hold it. Oh, and then relax. Ooh, you feel that one. And then try to depress your shoulders. Try to push them down. They don't go far, but you can depress them a little bit. Ah, okay. Next is, we got, finger. Excuse me. Now, this is just abduction and adduction. You're spreading them out and bringing them together. Or if this way's easier to see, I don't know. Really stretch. Feels good. And together. Stretch. And together. One more. Good. Okay. Kind of shake it out. There we go. Okay. Oh, that was nice. All right, we're going to start up again. Okay, 20 minutes. So I'm going to start on chapter 3 for those of you that maybe weren't here last week or the week before. We're reading from Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. Oh, good. Good, Fran. I decided to try this to see if you guys liked it the last couple of weeks. It seems like you have. So the chapters are fairly short. So it's like 10 minutes reading. But I thought that way you guys can really get into it, really hyper focus on your, there's my little Greyhound bookmark, on your crochet while I read. So are we ready for chapter 3? Everybody got their stuff together? Okay. Okay, here we go. Mrs. Dashwood remained at Norland for several months, not from any disinclination to move when the sight of every well-known spot ceased to raise the violent emotion which it produced for a while, for when her spirits began to revive and her mind became capable of some other exertion than that of heightening its affliction by melancholy remembrances, she was impatient to be gone, and indefatigable in her inquiries for a suitable dwelling in the neighborhood of Norland. For to remove far from that beloved spot was impossible. But she could hear of no situation that at once answered her notions of comfort and ease, and suited the prudence of her eldest daughter, whose steadier judgment rejected several houses as too large for their income, which her mother would have approved. Mrs. Dashwood had been informed by her husband of the solemn promise on the part of his son in their favor, which gave comfort to his last earthly reflections. She doubted the sincerity of this assurance no more than he had doubted it himself, and she thought of it for her daughter's sakes with satisfaction, though as for herself she was persuaded that a much smaller provision of £7,000 would support her in affluence. For their brother's sake, too, for the sake of her own heart, she rejoiced, and she reproached herself for being unjust to his merit before, and believing him incapable of generosity. His attentive behavior to herself and his sisters convinced her that their welfare was dear to him, and for a long time she firmly relied on the liberality of his intentions. The contempt which she had, very early in their acquaintance, felt for her daughter-in-law was very much increased by the farther knowledge of her character, which half a year's residence in her family afforded, and perhaps in spite of every consideration of politeness or maternal affection on the side of the former, the two ladies might have found it impossible to have lived together so long, had not a particular circumstance occurred to give still greater eligibility, according to the opinions of Mrs. Dashwood, to her daughter's continuance at Norland. These are long sentences. This circumstance was a growing attachment between her eldest daughter and the brother of Mrs. John Dashwood, a gentlemanlike and pleasing young man who was introduced to their acquaintance soon after his sister's establishment in Norland, and who had since spent the greatest part of his time there. Some mothers might have encouraged the intimacy from motives of interest, for Edward Ferrars was the eldest son of a man who had died very rich, and some might have repressed it from motives of prudence, for except a trifling sum, the whole of his fortune depended on the will of his mother. But Mrs. Dashwood was alike uninfluenced by either consideration. It was enough for her that he appeared to be amiable, that he loved her daughter, and that Eleanor returned the partiality. It was contrary to every doctrine of hers that difference of fortune should keep any couple asunder who were attracted by resemblance of disposition, and that Eleanor's merit should not be acknowledged by everyone who knew her was to her comprehension impossible. Edward Ferrars was not, I hope I'm saying that right, was not recommended to their good opinion by any peculiar graces of person or dress. He was not handsome, and his manners required intimacy to make them pleasing. He was too difficult to do justice to himself, but when his natural shyness was overcome, his behavior gave every indication of an open, affectionate heart. His understanding was good, and his education had given it solid improvement. But he was neither fitted by abilities nor disposition to answer the wishes of his mother and sister, who longed to see him distinguished, as they hardly knew what. They wanted him to make a fine figure in the world in some manner or other. His mother wished to interest him in political concerns, to get him into Parliament, or to see him connected with some of the great men of the day. Mrs. John Dashwood wished it likewise, but in the meanwhile, till one of these superior blessings could be attained, it would have quieted her ambition to see him driving a barouche. But Edward had no turn for great men or barouches. I'll have to look that word up. I don't know what barouches is. All his wishes centered in domestic comfort and the quiet of private life. He had a younger brother who was more promising. Edward had been staying several weeks in the house before he engaged much of Mrs. Dashwood's attention, for she was at that time in such affliction as rendered her careless of surrounding objects. She saw only that he was quiet and unobtrusive, and she liked him for it. He did not disturb the wretchedness of her mind by ill-timed conversation. She was first called to observe and approve him farther by a reflection which Eleanor chanced one day to make on the difference between him and his sister. It was a contrast which recommended him most forcibly to her mother. "It is enough," said she, "to say that he is unlike Fanny is enough. It implies everything amiable. I love him already." "I think you will like him," said Eleanor, "when you know more of him." "Like him?" replied her mother with a smile. "I can feel no sentiment of approbation inferior to love." "You may esteem him," she said. And she said back, "I have never yet known what it is to separate esteem and love." Mrs. Dashwood now took pains to get acquainted with him. Her manners were attaching and soon banished his reserve. She speedily comprehended all his merits. The persuasion of his regard for Eleanor perhaps assisted her penetration, but she really felt assured of his worth, and even that quietness of manner which militated against all her established ideas of what a young man's address ought to be, was no longer uninteresting when she knew his heart to be warm and his temper affectionate. No sooner did she perceive any symptom of love in his behavior to Eleanor than she considered their serious attachment as certain, and looked forward to their marriage as rapidly approaching. "In a few months, my dear Marian," said she, "Eleanor will in all probability be settled for life. We shall miss her, but she will be happy." "Oh, mamma, how shall we do without her?" "My love, it will be scarcely a separation. We shall live within a few miles of each other and shall meet every day of our lives. You will gain a brother, a real affectionate brother. I have the highest opinion in the world of Edward's heart. But you look grave, Marianne. Do you disapprove of your sister's choice?" "Perhaps," said Marianne. "I may consider it with some surprise. Edward is very amiable, and I love him tenderly. But yet, he's not the kind of young man. There's something wanting. His figure is not striking. It has none of the grace which I should expect in the man who could seriously attach my sister. His eyes want all that spirit, that fire, which at once announce virtue and intelligence. And besides all this, I'm afraid, mamma, he has no real taste. Music seems scarcely to attract him, and though he admires Eleanor's drawings very much, it is not the admiration of a person who can understand their worth. It is evident, in spite of his frequent attention to her while she draws, that in fact he knows nothing of the matter. He admires as a lover, not as a connoisseur. To satisfy me, those characters must be united. I could not be happy with a man whose taste did not in every point coincide with mine. He must enter into all feelings. The same books, the same music must charm us both. Oh, mamma, how spiritless, how tame was Edward's manner in reading to us last night. I felt for my sister most severely, yet she bore it with so much composure, she seemed scarcely to notice. I could hardly keep my seat to hear those beautiful lines, which have frequently almost driven me wild, pronounced with such impenetrable calmness, with such dreadful indifference. He would certainly have done more justice to simple and elegant prose. I thought so at the time, but you would give him Cowper. COWPER. I don't know what that is either. Nay, Mama, if he is not to be animated by Cowper, but we must allow for difference of taste. Eleanor has not my feelings, and therefore she may overlook it and be happy with him. But it would have to break my heart, had I loved him, to hear him read with so little sensibility. Mamma, the more I know of the world, the more I am convinced that I shall never see a man whom I can really love. I require so much. He must have all of Edward's virtues, and his person and manners must ornament his goodness with every possible charm. Remember, my love, that you are not 17. It is yet too early in life to despair of such happiness. Why should you be less fortunate than your mother? In one circumstance only, Marianne, may your destiny be different from hers. Interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was chapter 3. I'm going to have to look up a couple of those words. Cowper was with a capital C. We've got 9 minutes left. It's going to bug me if I don't look it up. Oh, an English poet, William Cowper. Okay. That makes sense. What was that other word? Maybe think of some kind of car, but it couldn't have been a car. Something like brochure. Let me look it up. Loved. Oh, thanks, Kelly. No, it's right down here. No, I can't find the word. Oh, barouche. Barouche. That is a four-wheeled horse-drawn carriage. Okay. Of course, not a car. Come on, Lynn. Oh, thank you, Fran. I try to read with feeling, unlike Edward, obviously. Let's see. So it's a four-wheeled horse-drawn carriage with a collapsible hood. It's pronounced barouche. Okay. Used in the 19th century. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, what a good story. It's coming together. Poor Marianne has much too high expectations, in my opinion. Okay. Back to work. We got like 8 minutes left. Do chapter 4 next week. Too young, yeah. She's too young to real. I guess she's what, maybe 14 or 15 in this story. If Eleanor's 17, she's probably 15, maybe. Yes, if you were not betrothed by 17 or 18 back then, I guess you were considered an old maid. I don't know. That would be awful. Yes, Marianne is very picky. We'll find out what happens to her, although you guys probably know. Now, don't go and renting or watching Sense and Sensibility this week before we finish the book, if you can help it. 39. Yes, Sarah, I was 34 when I got married. My husband was 40, both our first marriages. People are definitely later bloomers nowadays, which is good. You should be mature to get married. Not that there aren't any mature 18-year-olds, but by and large, I think it's better to wait. I'm running low on this yellow. Oh, wow. It's a little unusual. 5 years. My husband was 5 years older than me. 5 years younger. They say it's better to marry a younger man because women live longer than men, you know. Wow. Oh, you got the big 40th coming up, Kelly. Good for you. Wait, how old were you? Oh, 22. Okay. My husband and I were married 22 years before he passed. Some days it felt like longer than that. Some days it felt like shorter. Let's see what we got here. We got 4 minutes left. So you know how to plan your project. 4 minutes. So Kelly, do you have kids, grandkids? Let's hear it. Oh, wow. 50 years, Fran. Wow. Good for you guys. That's quite an accomplishment. Annette was 41. 16 years before I got married. Aw. We got some late bloomers and we got some normal folks. That's funny. No, I was kind of glad I didn't get married in my 20s because I don't think I knew enough of the world. I was pretty shy in my 20s. 3 kids. Oh, twins on the way. Oh, that's exciting. Oh my gosh. In my family, on my mom's side, I think we've only got one set of twins. My cousins, or they're my second cousins. Um, that's fun. I know, Luna. Oh, you must be so excited. Do they know if it's boys, girls, or one of each? Hmm. They don't know yet. Okay. Oh, Tammy, quick hello from Texas. Hi, Tammy. Getting in on the tail end. Are you at work? Tammy, I think I've got your name here. You've been on before, haven't you? Miss Tammy. Yeah, I've got you on here. Tammy from Texas. So, Sarah, you said we wish we had longer together, but we may not have liked each other as younger folks. Oh, I think I see what you're saying. Yeah, because you got together later in life. And if you guys can hear a parakeet in the background, she's chirping away. She's funny. She can open her cage door all by herself. Sometimes she'll fly around. Sometimes she'll just sit at the entrance to the door. 1 minute. What are you up to, Tammy? You got 1 minute to tell me. Luna, hush. What do I do with you? I'm going to have to take my laptop out in the living room next Wednesday. So keep you from whining and distracting everybody. That would be doable. Transition kids. Transition kids. I mean, transitioning the children from school to home and activities and such. She's looking underneath them. Luna, come here. Come here, say hi. I know you're so cute. Come here. Couple steps at a time. Yeah, she slippy slides on this floor, so she doesn't want to come in here. All right, next Wednesday. Time's up. We'll be out in the living room next Wednesday. Keep her from having a cow. All right, everybody. Let's see. They were life skills and have graduated. We teach how to get jobs, cook and pot. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, well, good for you. So these aren't your kids, correct? These are other people's kids that you're helping to teach. My daughter just got a job in the school district that we live in. She's with a junior high girl who has autism. She's her one-on-one aide. She loves it. I said, okay, yeah, she enjoys working with it. She really loves her job so far. Yeah, very good, Tammy. I'm glad you stopped in. I hate to cut everybody off so early, but we've had our 3 20-minute sessions, and I got to get to my doggy, and I know you guys have to get to other things in life too. But thanks so much for dropping by. Stay tuned Friday for my episode on 22 free Pinterest patterns, my quarterly episode of free Pinterest patterns. So I will see everybody Friday or live next Wednesday. Bye-bye. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Tammy. Everybody have a great week.